Good morning. It is Friday. We are 15 days out from show number 2. I could not sleep at all last night. I think I ended up getting like 5 hours of sleep, but I woke up on such a high. So excited for the day. I am going to a concert tonight, which I'm really excited for. And I'm just excited to get back to my routine and really nail things down for this next show and also enjoy some socializing coming up. So I thought that today would be fun to do this, record. I also got some feedback from judges and also from my coach, so I thought I could include that as well. Maybe sit down tomorrow and talk a little bit about that. But for now, I am going to get ready, have my first meal, and head to the gym for my last training session of the week. And I just weighed in for this morning. Sorry if it's a little bit loud. I have my air fryer going to make air fried apples, which have been my latest prep enjoyment, but I just weighed in and I dropped a full pound overnight. So that's a new low, prep low, which is exciting and also a little shocking. And I'm very intrigued to see what my weight will be on stage going into show number 2, because we have, like I said, 15 days at this point. So pretty crazy. Hi, I have been working all morning. I am about to take my lunch and go and return some Abercrombie things. I ordered a bunch of jeans because none of my other ones fit right now. And I need to return all of the ones that I am not a big fan of. So I'm gonna go do that. That will get some steps in, and then I'm also gonna pick up a dress that I'm having altered, just bringing the straps up on it a little bit, and hopefully I can wear that to the concert that I'm going to tonight. So running my lunchtime errands, and then I will actually make lunch and show what that meal is. I just got back from the dentist. I am about to start getting ready. I'm gonna do my makeup and then I think curl and pin set my hair, or like pin my curls how my mom did it for my show, actually, because it made my curls last so long. And I'm going to a concert tonight, so hopefully my hair will stay up. Also, the white face and tan body combo is still very much going strong. So I'm excited. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I just woke up. I tried to sleep in as much as I could because I showed a little bit of the concert last night, but I did go to the Midland concert and didn't end up getting back home. Didn't end up getting back home from that until like 1 in the morning. So I had no alarm, I had no agenda for this morning. I just slept in and now I'm ready to start my day. The concert was so much fun though. I enjoyed a sugar-free Red Bull and had a blast listening to some good country music. So that was really fun. And I'm excited to do some posing today because I did neglect that yesterday. So that's part of today's agenda. I need to have meal 1, I need to weigh in, I need to do my last cardio session of the day, so I'll do that, and stretching and stomach vacuum. So all of the good recovery things. And yeah, we'll see what else. Also, I just did my skincare and I feel like I'm looking very, very tired, so good. Okay, I'm about to have my first meal. I did just weigh in. Excuse me. I did just weigh in for the morning and I'm still in the 117s. I think I told you that I had a prep low yesterday morning, which was kind of crazy, and I am still hovering around there, so that's exciting. Things are working how they should be, but I'm about to have my first meal. I don't know if you can see this. It is just overnight oats made with the Bob Mills extra thick cut rolled oats and Legion cinnamon cereal flavor whey protein mixed together with water. And then I topped it with cinnamon, salt, and a little bit of honey. So I'm very excited to eat this. It's 7:30, which is like 2 hours after I typically have my first meal. So I'm gonna have this, let it digest a little bit, and then head to the gym. It is quite a few hours later. I have honestly been procrastinating going to the gym, but I have made my coffee. I have had electrolytes, and now we're finally headed there. Okay, I just got back from the gym. I don't know how much you could hear in my, oh my god, my tan looks ridiculous. I am going to soak that off today, but I don't know how much you could hear in the elevator, but I did my stretching and mobility work, and then I did my 45 minutes of cardio. I was going to do my posing practice in a studio that I like to go in at the gym. They've got like big mirrors and just more space, and it's nice to kind of switch up where I do my posing at, because whenever you're doing it constantly like in the same place, I feel like, I don't know, you're not as adaptable with it. So I like to switch it up, and I've been trying to do that more for going into show 2, but they had a workout class in the studio, so I wasn't able to do that. So I will do my posing practice later, and I'm gonna make my second meal of the day, my breakfast, and I'll show that. This is my full breakfast. We have the chocolate covered strawberry yogurt bowl situation, and then my typical egg white omelet and a side of asparagus that I air fried and put salt on. I am 95% tan free, which feels really, really good. I was kind of going a little bit crazy with the leftover fake tan still on my body. I think I ended up having to shower like 3 times and exfoliating and using a tanning removal mousse. I used the one from Bondi Sands and went through that whole process, but it's done now and I feel so much better. I feel much more like myself, and like my skin doesn't look uneven and weird. But I haven't really done much other than that. I have honestly just been hanging out and
being a little bit lazy, but I'm about to run to the grocery store now for the week, so I will show that. It really won't be anything out of my usual kind of staples, but that's okay. We'll see what I get. And then I think I'm just staying in tonight. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I know I showed a clip of my outfit. I went to the Cubs game on Thursday night. Which was really, really fun. We had perfect weather for it and it was a really great time. And then I did the concert last night, which I know I showed a little bit of. So I've been very social for my usual prep routine, which has been really refreshing and nice, but I also haven't been sleeping very much because of that. So probably just gonna stay in tonight, try to rest up, recover, get my good sleep in, and feel ready to have a productive day tomorrow on Sunday. So that's the plan for tonight. I will show when I'm back from the grocery store and then also my last meal, and we'll go from there. I just got back from the grocery store. Let me show what I got. A lot of these are essentials, staples, things I always have in my diet that I just wanted to get for the week ahead. So ideally I don't have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. But to start with, I have some protein. I have thin sliced chicken breast that I always meal prep and bake in the oven. It's super easy and very tasty if you get the temperature and timing down correctly, which honestly, I kind of guess it every single time depending on how thin the chicken is sliced, but I usually bake it for like 8 minutes at, call it 375, and then I'll check it and flip it and finish baking it for a little bit longer if it needs it. But yeah, that's super good. Frozen tilapia, I feel like I got that last time, but I will just thaw that in the fridge and then air fry it with a ton of seasoning on it, and it's super good. Zevias in the cream soda flavor. I have a Zevia almost every single day. They are delicious, caffeine free, natural sweeteners, all of the good things. I also use these Stir Stevia flavor drops for my water because I am typically super good at drinking my water, but during prep I've just been very like anti plain water, so I like a bunch of their different flavors. I actually have one still currently. This one's my favorite, the coconut pineapple, and then I just got fruit punch. It's also delicious. I got some produce. I got 2 things of strawberries. They look super good at the grocery store that I go to, and they have looked really good as of late, so I've been stocking up on those. Good fiber, good carbs, good micronutrients, high volume, all of the things that we love while on prep. Asparagus, also a prep staple. I'm gonna put those in some water because if you store your asparagus in water, it keeps better. And then I got a few things of zucchini. I eat this a ton, air fried, seasoned with salt and onion powder, and it's incredible. Honestly, like one of my favorite things. And then I got some avocados. So, avocados have been really helpful for my fiber intake as well. I actually didn't know before prep that they were as high in fiber as they are, and also potassium. So that's my little fun fact for today's grocery haul. I am going to make my last meal of the day, and I'm excited because I am hungry. Okay, for my last meal, I haven't made this before, but it sounded really good. It's kind of like a fall breakfast inspired bowl. I have my prepped chicken, air fried sweet potato that I seasoned with onion powder, salt, pepper, some cayenne pepper, and then a little bit of cinnamon, and air fried apples, and then a little bit of egg white to hit my protein goal. So I don't know if this is like an odd prep concoction, but I'm excited.
Good morning. It is Sunday. I am 13 days out from my next show. I'm so excited. I'm excited that it's a rest day. It is looking like it's going to be a pretty gloomy day in Chicago today, so not a ton on the agenda. I don't think. I have a posing session with Kayla at 9. I got up, did my skincare, and then have been incorporating stomach vacuums for core control. So did those things. I'll probably try to get a dry run in for posing before I see Kayla, just so that I'm warmed up, maybe stretch a little bit. And yeah, all of the good rest day things. I will also give kind of my post-show feedback because I don't think that I have done that yet. So I'll give my perspective, what the judges shared with me, and then what my coach shared as well. And that, I think, will wrap up the video. But happy Sunday. It is Sunday night. I finished my last meal. I cleaned my apartment. I have been watching Sex and the City and really just relaxing. So I wanted to finish up this part of the documentation, I guess, with just a little bit of the plan going forward, as well as feedback from myself, the judges at my first show, my coach, and just kind of where I'm at with everything. So for my first show, I'm sure I've said this, but in case not, I placed first in my open class and I placed first in my novice class, and then I went on to compete for the overall and I did not get the overall. So phenomenal experience and really proud of myself for show number 1. I felt so just like excited and happy and confident going into the show, honestly. Of course, I had some nerves. That's really expected. I was actually just telling Kayla, my posing coach, this morning. She was like, how did you feel on stage? Like, how did you feel beforehand? And I told her that mentally I was in a great spot. Like, I was hyping myself up. I was feeling really confident and all of the things that I just said, excited, and just like really channeled a positive energy before going on stage. The very first time I went on stage, as soon as my foot touched down, my whole body started shaking. So the first time nerves were definitely there, but that is totally fine and it's to be expected. And each of the consecutive times that I got up on stage, I felt better and better every time. So I am really proud of the package that I brought. I look back on photos and videos and I feel like I nailed my flow, I nailed the confidence, I
am just super happy with like my overall stage presentation and the look and my suit, and I just felt honestly so beautiful and like proud of all of the work that I had put in to get there. So I'm super happy with my performance. My coach echoed very, very similar feedback, and he was super proud of me, super happy with how I performed and placings and all of that. Going into the next show, I am adjusting my front pose. So Kayla and I are just continuing to refine balance in the upper body, and she gave me some really incredible tips and adjustments to the front pose this morning during our session that I just like can't even wait to see how it translates on stage for show number 2. So that's very exciting. Overall feedback from one of the judges who was responsible for doing the bikini feedback, essentially was just, I need more muscularity overall. The feedback was like, upper body, you need to put on muscle throughout your shoulders. Lower body, you need to put on muscle throughout your entire leg, quad, hamstring, glute, and especially glute. So that was kind of like the overall sentiment. The judge did compliment my posing and my flow and my confidence, which made me really happy because I agree that was really where I performed well. So I'm happy to see that was kind of acknowledged in the scoring. But overall, as a first-time competitor, that's not surprising whatsoever. And me and my coach were discussing this as well. I am new to the sport, and with time and with, growing, and it's just like more time in the sport, you develop that muscle maturity, and you build up the muscularity that the judges are looking for, and that's just kind of the name of the game. So that feedback really wasn't surprising at all. I knew going into the show, as a first-time competitor, I'm going to be on the smaller side, I'm going to be on the leaner side. I'm also 5'6", so a little bit taller, and so I think that also kind of contributes to just having a little bit more of a lean physique once I get up on stage compared to others. So that totally makes sense. My coach totally agreed. It was like also not surprised whatsoever, so that was good to hear. And he gave me some really kind words of encouragement of just like where I'm at in the sport right now. He really complimented my symmetry and the foundation that I have and the overall look, and made me really happy to hear. It's exciting to hear that, I have strong potential for this sport, because I'm totally new to it and I had no kind of gauge of like caliber of how I was going to perform and how I was going to look, and would I be competitive or would I not? I really just had no idea, because it is my rookie season, as I'd like to say. But yeah, all of it has been incredible. I am so excited to see what I look like for show number 2. I mean, even in the time since my stage weight, I have dropped 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds maybe, and so that's kind of been the plan going forward. My coach said, we're gonna come in leaner for show number 2, and we're gonna keep pushing and just see what we can accomplish in that time and go from there. So I'm thrilled. I can't wait to see kind of what we're able to chip away at these last few weeks. I feel so focused and excited and just like on cloud 9, and can't wait to continue doing all of the things that I need to do in order to bring my best to my second show. So that's kind of the plan. food is in a consistent spot right now. We're not cycling high and low days. I've just been on the same calories for the last however long since my actual show day. So that's been really good. Cardio has decreased slightly since before my first show. I don't know if I said that. I think that that's everything. So I am going to wrap this up here, and I will continue just kind of documenting this journey that we're on and show my experience as I do all of the things to get ready for show number 2, peak week number 2, packing, actually going to Milwaukee because this show I will have to travel a little bit, not too far, but it is a couple hours of a drive. So yeah, we are 13 days out and feeling good.